Alrighty, guys, how's it going? We are live with Onyx number 5 for you guys tonight. 5 of 6 cases. Case number 6 breaking tomorrow night. Everything from today's break did go out today. So you guys should have tracking for that stuff already. Need to capitalize that one and this one. Alrighty. Alright guys, so yeah, we'll get started in probably 4 to 5 minutes, I think. I think we've got maybe 15 or so total people in the break tonight. In that neighborhood at least. Tonight's break will likely ship, I think, probably on Thursday. I don't know if I'll be able to get everything packaged up and out tomorrow. So likely Thursday shipping for tonight's break, guys. Along with tomorrow night's break. Both case 5 and 6 will go out on Thursday. Alrighty, put my phone there. Keyboard here. What's up, Ben? Thanks for joining, man. We appreciate it. And we pulled some pretty decent stuff out of Onyx. Obviously, it's not a high-end product or anything. It's pretty affordable. I think in the first case, we pulled a Steph Curry on-card auto. Second case, Giannis blue ink auto. We've pulled a bunch of WNBA autos, which probably sell decent since there's not a ton of them out there, I wouldn't think. So yeah, some pretty decent stuff overall for Onyx, and everything's on card too, which is nice. Nothing's numbered, but nothing's hand numbered, or there's no serial numbering, but there are parallels, obviously. We haven't seen any blacks yet. Blacks are numbered out of what is this? Blacks are numbered 2-5. We haven't seen any blacks yet. We've seen greens out of 50, reds out of 25, and the blues are I think out of 400. Some of the vet blues are numbered a little bit lower than that though. Yeah, I don't know if I honestly haven't even looked at the checklist. I don't even know if Edwards has autos or not. I would assume he does, but we haven't seen any yet. So he is having a good year though. That's for sure. This cord's wrapped. Edwards is having a great year so far. He's probably arguably doing better than Ball would be, right? Maybe not. Yeah, I think the T-Wolves have a couple of autos of the newer class, if I remember correctly. We've had a decent amount of Timberwolves stuff. But yeah, I haven't seen any KG or Edwards. Like I said, guys, we'll get started here in probably a minute or two. I was on at, I think, like 9:55 or 56, so I typically try to give everyone a few minutes to see the notification before we start. I mean, I think Melo's exceeded expectations, though, for sure. I guess maybe Edwards is more of a pure scorer, and Melo's kind of a, you know, play facilitator, I guess. Of course, Edwards was a UGA guy, but I never got to see him in college at all. I didn't go to any games. It's funny, down here in Georgia, it's like college basketball is not really, you know, as revered as like football is, obviously, and the team historically has been not very good, so I haven't made a trip to a UGA basketball games probably in 4 or 5 years. We'll try, Matt. Empty case, guys, obviously. Like I said, we got one so far, so I'd be, actually, we're going to be going 6 boxes at a time anyways. So let's grab, what am I doing? It's been a busy week. It feels like it should be Friday already. Alrighty, guys. Onyx Vintage 2021-2022. 24 box case. I think we've got 2 autos per box. Actually, I know we do. I've opened enough of this to where I should know how many autos we've got per box. We'll go 6 boxes at a time, so I'm not completely boring you guys to death, hopefully. Yeah, Ben, I was happy to get, for the Braves to get that win. I got some gear in already. Got a beanie, World Series beanie, World Series long sleeve T-shirt, and I think a hat too, maybe, that's coming in tomorrow. So bought a little bit of World Series gear. It's kind of disappointed that Ron Acuna got injured and wouldn't have, wasn't able to play, but I don't know. I'm not so sure they would have won the World Series with him, honestly, because they wouldn't have needed to make all those outfield trades and whatnot happen. So I guess everything happens for a reason, right? Alrighty, guys, we've got, like I said, 6 boxes. We'll start off with the first 6. Hopefully we've got some nice autos waiting, maybe a black parallel auto or something like that. I want to call it a black refractor auto, but it's just a black signature. There's not really any sort of refractor finish to it or anything. Alrighty. First 6 boxes, here we go. Good luck to you guys, and thanks again for joining. We'll start off with an AJ Lawson base. PJ Dozier is our first auto of the night. Blue base auto. AJ Lawson blue auto. Got a Cole Anthony auto right behind that. In a couple of cases, we've averaged like 2 or 3 parallels per case, and then we had one case where we had like 6 colored autos, so I guess it's kind of a crapshoot. James Harden base, Ayo Dosunmu base. Here's a nice one for the Kings. It is a little bit smudged though. Davion Mitchell. I know Les was looking for one of these last night. Davion Mitchell, blue ink base auto going to Richard. Yeah, Dozier, it looks like a South Carolina jersey. MJ Walker, blue ink base auto. I wish they had like at least the team name, but it's kind of a pain looking these guys up because I'm not super familiar with them yet. PJ Washington base. Trey Jones base. I think MJ Walker is a Hawks guy though. Blue ink base auto Chandler Vaudrin. Chandler Vaudrin blue ink base auto. Pulled a bunch of Vaudrin autos. Mfiondu Kabengele blue ink base auto. I think he was a Florida State guy, right? At least that's what it looks like based off the jersey colors. I haven't watched a ton of NBA yet, so I don't know how these guys are playing. DJ Stewart base. Keon Johnson base. Keon Johnson base. Devin Dotson. Oh, that was a Keon Johnson base blue ink auto, not a base. Devin Dotson blue ink auto. I've got some action football over here on my other computer. Just crazy play happened. Robert Williams base. Tyrese Halliburton base for the Kings. Edmund Sumner blue ink base auto. It's a little bright. Turn the brightness down a little bit. Edmund Sumner blue ink base auto. Another blue ink base auto, Devin Dotson. He must have been running out of ink when he signed this one. It is pretty streaky there on the bottom. Devin Dotson blue ink base auto. DJ Carton base. Usman Garuba base. Day'Ron Sharp blue ink base auto. Day'Ron Sharp blue ink base auto. Another blue ink auto here, Ethan Thompson. Ethan Thompson. Probably one of the better rookie autos I've seen. I mean, a lot of these guys are like first initial, last initial, if that, like a couple scribbles. He actually signed his full name, which is nice. Ethan Thompson blue ink auto there. And a Trendon Watford base to round out our first 6 boxes. So no color yet. 4, 5, and 6. Oops. No color so far. Just blue inks. No vets yet either. All rookie guys stuff. It's interesting. We've got like checklist has some vets like Dominique Wilkins, Hakeem Olajuwon, those guys, and then we've got some guys that have been in the league for a few years, some guys that have been in the league for 10 or more years. So it's a pretty wide variety checklist wise as far as autos go. Alrighty, on to our next 6. Like I said, guys, this is a 24 box case, so we've got 48 autos coming up for you guys. I think I saw the other day that Panini finally has Prism Draft 2021-22 on the checklist for like end of January. So still a month or two to go before we see any products from next year's or for this year's class. Alpern Sengun base, we've got a redemption of Usman Garuba. Usman Garuba. Auto redemption. I think this could be a parallel depending on what they send back. So it's kind of a crapshoot for if you get a blue ink auto or a parallel with that redemption. Trey Murphy the third. Blue ink base auto. Scribble. Base of Errol Hukporti. Vet base of Jimmy Butler. Blue ink base auto Chuma Okiki. Seen a bunch of Okikis. We're good for at least one Okiki auto per case, it seems like. I think last night we had 3. Blue ink base auto DJ Carton. DJ Carton. Former Michigan guy, it looks like, based off the Jumpman jersey. Steph Curry base for the Warriors. Giannis Antetokounmpo base for the Bucks. Not quite an auto, but we're getting there. Day'Ron Sharp, blue ink base auto number 2 on the night. Doubling up on the Sharp autos. How about another Chuma Okiki blue ink auto as well? 2 Okiki autos so far. Like I said, last time we pulled 3, so we're right on track tonight. Sue Bird base for the WNBA spot. Josh Christopher base. Blue ink base auto Dwayne Bacon. I believe he's on the Hornets, I think. I think Bacon's on the Hornets. Trendon Watford. Blue ink base auto. Trendon Watford, blue ink base auto. Hakeem Olajuwon base, another vet base. Jerome Robinson base. Another blue ink auto for Dwayne Bacon. A lot of dupes so far. A lot of dupes so far in the first half of the case. Balsa Koprivica base. Joel Ayayi base. Day'Ron Sharp base. Blue ink auto of Naz Reid. Naz Reid blue ink auto. Finish off the first half of the case with an auto of Joel Ayayi. Looks like he just spelled out J. Almost. Oh, J and then AY for Ayayi maybe. Joel Ayayi and a base of Bruce Brown. Bruce Brown. Alrighty guys, that does it for the first half. No color so far. Let's see. See what we've got here in the next 12. See what we've got here in the next 12. Like I said, guys, we've got case number 6 ending relatively soon if it hasn't already. That's breaking tomorrow night. Then I might have a personal case or 2 ripping potentially beginning of next week, sorting out the details on that. So this might, tomorrow night's break might be the last group break per se for, as far as a team break goes for Onyx basketball, unless we get any more cases in, which we potentially could. Alrighty. Okay. we'll start off with a Alan Flanagan base. This will be random at the end of the break as he is still in college. Robert Williams blue ink base auto. The Scribble SP there, it looks like. I mean, how does that even count as an auto? They should pay him like 20% of what the agreed contract is when he returns something like that. Alpern Sengun, blue ink base auto. Chandler Vaudrin base. Daniel Aturu base. Scotty Barnes blue ink base auto. I don't recall seeing maybe one or two Scotty Barnes, but he's definitely not as frequent as the other guys. And I think our first black ink auto of all of the cases we've ripped so far, guys, Greg Brown III. Let's flip it over and make sure it's actually a black ink, and it is numbered 5 of 5. Greg Brown III, black ink auto, numbered 5 of 5. Set that one to the side there. James Harden base. DJ Stewart base. Daniel Aturu, blue ink base auto. Pretty sweet, pulling our first black ink auto, number 5 of 5 there. It's a good parallel to start with. Daniel Aturu, blue ink base auto. Another parallel, AJ Lawson. AJ Lawson, green ink auto, numbered out of 50. Green numbered out of 50, AJ Lawson. Nice hit there. You're welcome, Richard. Thanks for jumping in the break. Trendon Watford base. Daniel Aturu base. Another parallel, Matthew Hurt. Matthew Hurt, red ink, numbered to 25. So I guess all the parallels guys were waiting for us in the second half of the case. Red ink numbered to 25, Matthew Hurt. Another nice hit there. This is another random at the end of the break, guys. Johnny Wang. Wang and Flanagan are both the two randoms to the break. Johnny Wang. Tyus Jones, base. Damian Jones, base. Jones back to back. Another parallel, DJ Carton. Green ink auto, numbered to 50. DJ Carton. Green ink auto, numbered to 50. I think that's our second Carton auto of the night. Nice hit there. DJ Stewart. Blue ink base auto. DJ Stewart, blue ink base auto. Frank Wagner. Wagner base. Philip Petruzev base. Marcus Zergowski, blue ink base auto. Pretty solid vet hit here coming up. How about a Chris Middleton? Chris Middleton, blue ink auto for the Bucks. Not Giannis, but still a pretty solid vet hit, I would say. Chris Middleton, blue ink base auto. No numbering on the back, so I assume that's probably out of 400. And a base of Sue Bird for the WNBA spot. Yeah, I think Matt, the Giannis's are all redemptions, I'm pretty sure. So I think the last one we pulled was a redemption, at least. It was last week, so maybe I'm going crazy, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, it is a redemption. Okay, that's what I thought. Curious if those are live yet or not. Alrighty guys, we're down to our last 6 boxes here. I guess maybe packs is a more appropriate term for them. A lot of color there in the last 6, almost a color auto per box it felt like. So hopefully we've got some more color waiting on us. Alrighty. Last 6, here we go. Good luck. We'll start off with a Davion Mitchell base to go with the auto earlier. A nice auto here for the WNBA spot. Sue Bird, blue ink base auto. Good amount of Sue Bird autos throughout the cases. Sue Bird, blue ink base auto. Bruce Brown, blue ink base auto. Not sure I see a B or anything that looks like Bruce Brown in that auto to me, but I see a K and then maybe like a S or something. I don't know. Chris Middleton base. Dorian Finney-Smith base. Keon Johnson, blue ink base auto. I keep wanting to call him KJ because he signed his autos KJ, but Keon Johnson, blue ink base auto. Patrick Beverly, blue ink base auto. Brianna Stewart, base for the WNBA spot. Dwayne Bacon, base. Sandro Mamukelashvili, I need to look up how that's actually pronounced. Sandro M, blue ink base auto. That's probably an easier way of saying it. Ethan Thompson, blue ink base auto number 2. Number 2 on the night. Ethan Thompson with the full signature auto. Super duper SP. Not really, but seems like it should be. Drew Holiday base. Greg Brown the third base. Alan Flanagan, blue ink base auto. This one will be random. It's funny, in the first case we ripped. How's it going, Chris? No Wilkins so far tonight. No Wilkins so far tonight. I think maybe we pulled an MJ Walker auto. I think he might be a Hawks guy if I remember correctly. Alan Flanagan, blue ink base auto. This one will be randomed at the end of the break. Matthew Hurt, blue ink base auto to go with the red ink we pulled earlier, or was it green? I think it was green. Nope, it was red. I was right the first time. Matthew Hurt, blue ink base auto. Namias Kita, base. Jared Vanderbilt, base. Namias Kita, blue ink base auto to go with your base we just pulled. Namias Kita, blue ink base auto. Dorian Finney-Smith, Blue Ink base auto. Looks like all of our color was in case, or in the last 6 boxes we just ripped before these. The first half of the, or I guess the first half of the second half of the case. Jonathan Kaminga. It's a little confusing, sorry. Jalen Noel, base. Yeah, no Neek tonight, Chris, but we do have one more case tomorrow night, so maybe we've got a Neek or 2 lurking in there. Mikal Bridges, Blue Ink base auto for the Suns. Top loaders are stuck together a little bit. And a Cole Anthony, Blue Ink base auto. The C is a little smudged, it looks like. C has a little bit of smudging there on the left-hand side. You can kind of see it. Oh, you got the Giannis redemption last week. Did that come in the mail already, Chris? Did you guys get your stuff from those cases last week yet? Cole Anthony base auto, like I said, with a little bit of smudging there. And our last hit of the break, I guess if you want to call it a hit, Johnny Wang base. Alrighty, guys. So we've got a Flanagan auto, a Wang auto, a Flanagan base, and a Wang base to be randomed off. Not yet. Hopefully in the next couple of days. I know the post office is super slow with shipping and all that, so hopefully you guys get your stuff in the next couple of days from last week's breaks. Thanks, Matt, for joining. It was a quick break. Hopefully you'll be back tomorrow night for number 6. And like I said, we've got a random to do for these hits here. So we'll drop the team names. Thanks, Richard, for joining, man. We appreciate it. We'll drop the teams in the random, and then we'll do a random to determine who gets the goods for those. Yeah, let's hope we can end tomorrow night with the best case yet. That's my hope, at least. We pulled the black ink auto, which is the first black we've seen out of the cases we've ripped, so that's pretty cool. All right, let me get the teams pulled over. I'll share out the screen, and then we'll random for the extras, guys. So give me 1 second here. I'll get this shared out. Onyx number 5, random. Where's my, there we go. Alrighty, guys, so we've got Hawks all the way down to WNBA teams. So the first 4 spots after the random's over will get a hit. Top spot will get a Flanagan base auto. Second spot gets a Wang base auto. Third spot gets the Flanagan base. And fourth spot gets the Wang base. 5 times or higher on the dice roll. Number 8. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Lakers down to Thunder. Lakers down to Thunder for the freebies. So let's see. Lakers get the Flanagan base auto. All right, so Lakers spot with the Flanagan base auto, Celtics spot with the Wang base auto, Jazz with the Flanagan base, and OKC Thunder with the Wang base. So that will do it for the break, guys. Like I said, thanks so much for joining. We really appreciate it. I'm going to try to get this stuff out tomorrow, but I think likely it'll be likely it'll be Thursday, late morning, early afternoon with tomorrow night's break. So we'll see you later. Hopefully you guys have a great night, and hope to see you back tomorrow night for case number 6.